WATTeLive School of Languages is an online-based institution that offers tuition in French, English, Spanish, German, Chinese, and assists in IELTS preparation for scholarship and job opportunities abroad. French past questions, objective test, composition, picture story and answers from 2001 to 2020 are available, as well as English grammar for francophones in video tutorials. You have a space to ask questions and get replies. At WATTeLive School of Languages, French is now digital, stress-free and easy to learn with or without a tutor. Very interactive for individuals and schools. For subscription, contact us on 0243 239 497 or visit our website on www.wattschooloflanguages.com. WATTeLive School of Languages, be globally competitive. Soyez globalement compétitif. Why should I learn French? You can probably think of a lot of reasons why you don't want to learn French. It takes a long time, it's difficult, you don't have the motivation, and you will just give up after a month anyway. But let me stop you there. Have you really stopped to think about the reasons why you should learn French? From opening up yourself to the world to improving your job prospects, the benefits of learning French are far and wide, and it doesn't have to be difficult to get going either, with a huge number of online platforms available. Still not convinced? Well, kindly be informed, s'il te plaît. In this video, I will tell you why you should learn French. Experience more culture. Whether you want to listen to award-winning French rap or watch French movies that are famous across the world, your grasp of French will make these cultural experiences all the more understandable and rewarding. Connect with others or travel to different countries. One of the most valuable results of learning French is the way we can connect with other people, many of whom we never would have been able to before. Improve your critical thinking skills. On the whole, people who are bilingual have brains that work quicker and better. Get a job and get a promotion. French is one of the best languages to boost your career. In fact, it's estimated that speaking French can increase your income by more than 15%. 20% of wealth trade is done in French, as it is one of the few languages spoken on all 5 continents. Open up yourself up to learning other Romance languages. Learning French won't just help you to be able to speak French, but amazingly can help you speak other languages too. This is especially true for the Romance languages like French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian. It's easy to get started. Another reason among all these benefits of learning French is that it doesn't need to be hard. In fact, it's so easy to get started using WATTeLive portal. Bonne chance! Kindly log on to www.wattelive.wattschooloflanguages.com or contact us on 0243 239 497 or 0242 689 081. WATTeLive School of Languages, be globally competitive. Soyez mondialement compétitif. WATTeLive School of Languages is introducing WATTeLive, a virtual learning portal for individuals and schools at all levels, beginners, intermediate, advanced, and professionals. Get a free data bundle for MTN, Vodafone, Airtel Tigo, and Glo when you enroll for registration. Visit us on www.wattelive.wattschooloflanguages.com. It is more secure, convenient, and makes language learning easier from the comfort of your home, classroom, or office. For more details, contact us on 0243 239 497 or 0242 689 081. WATTeLive School of Languages, Be globally competitive. Soyez mondialement compétitif.
Hi, my name is WATTeLive Adams, the director of WATTE School of Languages. I'm super excited to share with you the journey so far of WATTE School of Languages, which started in 2020 with a French book to teach general French to other people. The school has trained over 425 students both in person and online. As it is today, we can proudly boast in the Lord for blessing us with WATTeLive, your #1 virtual learning portal, which makes language learning easy from the comfort of your home or at any time. At WATTE School of Languages, we pride ourselves in making online education more competitive with French and English books with video tutorials. WATTeLive has 2 different dashboards for both the learner and the instructor. The instructor schedules lessons live for the learner to join. He also assigns works for the students. Parents can also have direct access to their WAS class by joining the portal.
You are very much welcome. My name is Esari Adukwapon Thomas, and I'm going to be your MC for the program. We have not started yet because we're pending for more of our guests to arrive, and we cannot sit here and be bored. I will just interact with you on how this whole WATTE School started, and we'll be talking. When they arrive, we'll shoot the program to roll so that we'll all enjoy. I hope you are with me. Very good. If you are there, just give me a very welcome. Wild My name is wide smile. Esari Adukwapon Thomas, and I'm going to be your... Smile. It doesn't take energy to do it. But if you have to frown, you have to go into your muscle to actually do it. In fact, you need somebody to even do something to you before you can do that. But smiles come so easily. It's just a matter. If you can't, you forge it. It will come by default. Thank you very much. Good. WATTE School actually started about 2 years ago, and it will interest you to know that it got brewed on one corridor of the Golden Sunbeam International Limited when myself and Mr. Watts were staff of the school. We were just on the wall and we were talking. Mr. Watts said, Mr. Kwapon, come, I perceive you to have in-depth of knowledge and understanding. You also support people a lot, so I want to discuss this with you. That's okay, come on, let's hear it. Then he said, this is my plan. I want to come up with a program where we can steer the affairs of French speaking in the country. Ghana has waited far for long to do this, and so I want to help, because even now, the president has propounded that it's going to be something core that people will have to embark on, because we cannot be in the middle of Francophones and don't hear a word in French. Hang on. This is a brilliant idea, but how are you going to do it? So he started plans of actually starting with the school. And so he's actually if you are there, just give me a very welcome. My name is
Wide smile.
Sorry,
Yes.
and good to smile. It doesn't take energy to do it. But if you have to frown, you have to go into your muscle to actually do it. In fact, you need somebody to even do something to you before you can do that. But smiles come so easily. It's just a matter. If you can't, you forge it. So okay, it will come by default. Thank you very much. Good. What is school actually started some few people to contact. So I said, okay, do that, and I'll be praying with you. I'll support you in prayer because it takes a lot of energy to do this. Then he said, yes, but once I've said it, I will, because I will put my all to it. So we started it. We launched the bilingual. Come and say. It was very well welcomed. And then you see the children on stage acting in French, and I was like, oh, I wish I was a child so that I'll be among them, and then I can actually take that time. About 2 years ago, the French. And Mr. Watts, can you record the years? I did some little French from JSS. It will interest you to 3, and that was it. Because you continue and no one will continue with you unless you choose it as a program. But no, hang on. We are among Francophones. If we want to, something should happen right now, and then, Otab, if you have to run to the north side of Ghana, Burkina Faso is there. If you run to the western side, you have La Côte d'Ivoire. If you run to the eastern side, you have Togo. What are you going to say? You see, because most of them will interact with you in the French language. Well, perhaps you would choose the southern part, only to meet the whales and other things also speaking French. And if you can't speak it, shark will eat you up because you can't speak French. Can you imagine that? So it became very, very eminent that we pushed this whole thing. And so this is how the whole thing started. Then he got a lot of people on board, and gradually, this is how far we have come to. We have What is School of Languages, and we have had people trained via online who have graduated. We have had our first graduation set of people, and it's so to know that it got brewed on one with the numerous books written. Mr. Watts, congratulations. Corridor of the Golden Sunbeam International Limited. And we know that when myself and Mr. Watts were staff of the school, we're just on the wall and we're talking. Mr. Watts said, Mr. Kwapon, come, I perceive you to have in-depth of knowledge and understanding. You also support people a lot, so I want to discuss this with you. That's okay, come on, let's hear it. Then he said, this is my plan. I want to come up with a program where we can steer the affairs of French speaking in the country. Ghana has waited far for long to do this, and so I want to help, because even now the president has propounded that it's going to be something core that people will have to embark on, because we cannot be in the middle of Francophones and not hear a word in French. Hang on. This is a brilliant idea, but how are you going to do it? So he started plans of sweet Amadou Yakubu. Hey, love you. Amadibo Benedicta. Amadibo Benedicta, is she here? Okay. Angela Tovihome. Okay. Not seated yet. Azaglo Felicia. Oh, sweet mama. Thank you for coming. Bridget Tio Na Mau Atati. Aha. Okay, thank you. If I don't mention your name well, please forgive me. But trust me, before we leave here, you will all be my friends. I'll call you one by one. Good. If possible, your emails are here. We'll email you. Good. Then we have Bridget. Okay, we've done that. Chris Agobia. Wow. Thanks for coming, sir. Good. Cynthia Asanab. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Danami Banabo. Danami Banabo. Okay. Okay. Right. Then we have Dinah Ditas Sape. Okay. Domega Koku Oliver. Ooh, yes, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gifty Jumin Momoni. Oh, sweet sister. Thank you for coming. Joyce Amweninche. Oh, Mama, hello. We'll enjoy the program together, okay? Good. Right. Malik Ekua. Oh, amazing. Shall we put a hand of applause together for our dear lady? We cut the name short, Mezan, but I'll introduce her properly later. So, Mezan, you are welcome. Oh, you're looking sweet. I love you in green. Okay. So if you're in green, I love you too. Okay. Right. So we'll continue. I mentioned Joyce Amweni Che. Okay. Good. That's where we stopped. Malik Ekuya Benditi. Okay. Right. Huh. This is a test, but I'll try. Owedrago. Nufo. Ha 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 ha. All right. I'll mention it again, and if that's not it, you tell me what it is, and then I will pronounce it well. I want to mention names the way they should be mentioned. Owedrog Nofo. Odrago. Thank you, madam. You see, but I might leave here, I would have been the best beneficiary of this program. Odrago. Very good. No food, that's okay. Ooh, won't you clap for me? I did well on that. At least the glass is half full. It's not empty. Good. Thank you. Pinant. Balio. N.K. Grant. Oh, welcome, 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 welcome. Rodling Kujo. Oh, amazing. Oh, we'll talk. We'll talk. That's impressive. It's only Richard, but if we have so many Richards here, so we'll do Richard exponent. Richard, it's just Richard, so I don't know, okay. Right. But all the Richards here, can we see your hands if you're Richard? Okay. Right. Sarah Dale Kwashi. Oh, sweet. Black coffee. Love you. Good. Stephen K. Hanpetty. Wow, sir. Thank you for coming. We love you. Huh. I guess my sister Atati, you're going to help me again, right? Tohunu Kosi Senu. Okay. Did I mention it well? Oh, clap for me. I just said don't clap because it's not easy to mention names and mention them right. Yasmin Idrisu. I mentioned it right? Good. Clap for me then. All right. Zawa Ahoble. Oh, Auntie, thank you for coming. You are all loved. You are all loved. Very good. Once upon a time, there lived a hawk and a hen. When I mentioned it, I said, this we know, true or false. Okay, very good. What happened? What happened? Okay, that's where I will end it because I don't know the story. Once upon a time, there lived Mr. JB and the 5 children. What happened? That one too you know. Okay, Mr. Kuma had 2 children. The children are Mensa and Dede. So what happened in that house? Mensa, okay. So you say that in French now. Okay. We are all learners of the French language, so no. I'll tease you with it because that's what we are in here for. And by the time we leave, make sure you have had so many vocabularies that will help you. I was given a clue that if you know all the Shinshin words in English, you turn it to sion, 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 and then you are speaking French already now. So if it is function, you say what? Very good. You are all French speakers. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves. So if it is nation, you say what? My class is a good class. Please, clap for my class. Very good. And I also heard that if you see all the like doctor, what have you, professor, you turn it and do it or the you hear, you do So director will be what? You are there. You are there. Let me try you again. This time I'm going to test some people one by because I've got names here. He said, hey. I knew you were going to say A. I wanted to treat the A syndrome. And so that's why I mentioned that I won't call you one by one, okay? We'll go the choral way so that we'll be gingered. Okay, so if it is, Professor, what do you say? Professor. Okay, but now we'll be adding the articles, right? So, Professor, is it masculine or feminine? Masculine. So what do you add? Okay, so let's go. Le. You are a good class. You are a good class. So it will be very, very interesting as we go through this program. So once upon a time again, let me go for some vocabulary. Please come. Please come. Yes. Viens ici. S'il te plaît. How do I say once upon a time?
Il était une fois.
That was very fast, right? So you didn't hear either. Okay. So I'll take it again.
Il était une fois.
Il était une fois.
Il était une fois. Il était une fois.
Il était une fois. Il était une fois. Right? You see, we have the local way of saying it, we have the international way of saying it. So, you see, when I'm speaking English, I'm very fast with that. When it comes to the French, I take my time. Okay, so we're here. So once upon a time, what happened?
I don't know.
You say a story in French?
Any story?
Yes.
Wow. Il était une fois, quand j'arrivais au Ghana pour la première fois, voilà, c'était en 2013. Et voilà, je venais juste pour me changer d'idée, puis je suis, disons, de façon, entre guillemets, tombé amoureux du pays, et puis j'ai décidé de rester. Voilà, merci.
Oh, applaudissez. Of course, how can you clap hard when you didn't hear a thing? But still clap when... All right, so he's also going to do the translation himself because he can speak Spanish, he can speak French, and he can speak English all fluently. So, translator. Or
Okay, once upon a time, when I arrived in Ghana for the first time, it was in 2013. I was just coming to, relax a little bit, and I fell in love with the country, and I decided to stay. So that's the reason why I'm here. Thank you.
wow. Okay. Très bien. Allez. S'il te plaît. Allez. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So clap for me too. Aha. Very good. So you're also going to tell your once upon a time. All right. So yeah, in 2 minutes we'll roll the program to start. And so all I have to say is that just be patient, relax, because the program is actually going to let you sit on the pin of your spinal cord. Oh, yes. Let's welcome Miss Siedu Prisla, also in our midst. Let's see your hands in the air. How do you say put your hands in the air? How do you say put your hands in the air? Mettez-vous comment? Vos mains. Mettez-vous vos mains. All of us. Very good. That is how we learn it. When you play with it, you're learning it like that. So play with it and get learning. Good. All right. All right. So we are starting the program. We are starting the program. We would like to invite let me see. I mentioned a name I was running away from. And so I'm going to look at that name, and then that person will pray for us. Okay. Tohonukosi Senu will pray for us.
Allow me to pray in English or French? In English. Okay, thank you. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you, we bless your name, we worship you once again. You have decided that this day takes place today. And we are going, Father, to exchange, learn for the glory of your name. You come and take control. We know that you have done it all. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you very much. Shall we give him a hand of applause for taking that mantle for us? Good. So we move on to the next on the item. And that is the introduction of the speaker, but he is not here. When he gets here, we'll still welcome him upstage or to the table head. So this person that I'm going to mention as our special guest speaker is actually a senior lecturer of the Department of Linguistics here as in the University of Ghana, Legon. This man has I will call it modesty. He is so friendly. He's a hearty person. He engages with everyone, be you little or big. The first time I met him, one thing I can recall is his beautiful, welcoming, yes smile. I don't know if you understand this. Immediately you meet this man, you feel already welcome. In spite of his wide knowledge he has acquired and status, he doesn't mind to come to any level at all. And I'm calling on the name of Professor Clement Appa. When he gets here, you get to know him. So he will be our guest speaker. We also have with him Dr. Samuel Kofi, who is also head of French department here in the University of Ghana. We'll have our speakers who will be taking us through the online education that we all have come for today by one wonderful man whom I have spoken about some few minutes ago. He's full of energy, loves working, and still works tirelessly on everything that you assign him to. And he is our own Mr. Watts Feeding Adams. Mr. Watts Feeding Adams, let's see you. Yes. He's actually the president of the organizing team, and he's the founder of the Watts E-School of Languages. As we move on, other things will come up, and then you actually get to know whom you actually have met today. And with him is one beautiful, elegant. I'm doing a tautology because I'm just overwhelmed. So I'm making use of extravagant use of words. So pardon me, don't take it with you. It's just me. I'm the master of the ceremony, right? So I can steer it in a direction where it will help all of us. And so, this wonderful lady I'm talking about has worked in many schools and is now in T.I. Ahmadiyya, Tema, and is the French teacher. So articulate in the French language, also fluent in the English language. In fact, an orator also in the Twi language. I don't know, perhaps there is even Ga, but I will not add that because I've not heard of it. And she's in the person of Ms. Hannah Osei Uzu Mezan, like I said earlier on. Ms. Mezan, we are glad to have you here. Good. Then we have Shine Zida, Regional Coordinator, French Language. GES Language Coordinator, Medina. Is he here? Is he here? Okay. when they arrive, we shall actually, but for the sake of the program, let's continue like that. Ms. Jifa Atiga, also from the GES Medina, and then we have OTAB, all the photographies and, is it filmography? All of them, the filming and then the photographs are being done by OTAB Graphics. OTAB Graphics, right? Good. So we also have him here, and we are glad to meet all of these people. Please, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. We have some organizing crew. You will not see them under the program, or you may or may not see them, but I would like to mention them because they are the engine of this whole program and programs that we do. Pierre M. Jomo. Let's see you, Pierre. Pierre? Yeah, very good, very good, very good. You are here, that's why I said let's see you. Mildred Ankoma is part of this whole organizing crew. Patricia Sewa Bonsu, Abdul Nasiru Uru, right? Very good. So they are all part of this whole program. And you are part, I mentioned your names, right? As they keep coming, I'll mention them. All of you are very much welcome to the program. All of you are welcome. Sometimes it is easy to forget those who cook the food to serve. And so they usually go hungry. But we won't do that today. We have our own Benedict, who is doing all the online streaming. As we're seated here, we are live on YouTube, and it's Benedict who is doing it. Benedict, can we see your hand? Yes, Mr. Benedict. Very good, very good, very good. So let's be assured of that. Very good. Okay. So, we don't want to bore you up, and we continue with the program. I have mentioned that we are going to be schooled by Mr. Watts and Miss Hannah Osei-Owusu. And so ladies and gentlemen, with this honor, I invite our one lady, Miss Hannah Osei-Owusu, General Director of Watts Group of Companies Limited, to have us schooled on the program. Shall we put our hands together for her? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Anne.
Hello. Allô, bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Bienvenue to la Maison Française. Good morning to you all. I'm in English and in French as well. I want to feel free so that I can walk around. It looks like the place is a little bit down. Are we okay or we are hungry? Gobe around, Gobe. We are part of the Gobe Association. Okay, so my name is Mezan. My real name is Hannah Osei-Owusu. So today I want you to understand one or two things before the main program starts. So that's why I'm here. So I will plead with you. You give me a listening ear as we start. Are we good to go? Okay. Let's assume, are we all teachers here? Not all of us, but let's assume we are all teachers here. And then you're supposed to close from school around 2:30. I think that's the normal time. I'm a teacher too as well. After closing 2:30, you have galamsey somewhere else. I mean the extra classes. Maybe around 3:30 to 4:30. And after 4:30, you need to struggle and get to another location to start from 5 to 6. That has been the order of the day for teachers, galamsey, in order to add monies to what we have already. Sikano eyakakrebi. So we are trying our very best to add more to it. So you have to go through all this struggle every week. From morning, before you get home, 6 o'clock in the evening, you get something to eat, and then the routine continues the very next day again. So we are going through a whole lot of struggle. That is the reason why we are here. So you would all agree with me that most people are constantly looking for ways to work with what they love. Some of us are French teachers here. Some of us are also English teachers here. We love what we are doing, and we are constantly looking for ways to work, to make monies into our pocket. If you are here and then you are having that situation, then today we are going to solve all that problem. So the management, the staff of What is School, and then the ORTAG, I greet you all, and I welcome you, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to talk about the Online Linguistics Association, online teaching. We are all here, and then coronavirus surprised us. We didn't even expect it, but it came. So a whole lot of things had to change. We never, ever predicted it. So when it came, we had to change one or two things. Education was not an exemption. We had to rethink, reshape, and redirect the education system. That is where the online came in. You can be at one location and be having a whole lot of teachers, learners from all over the world to teach them online. Please, am I making myself clear? Yeah. So we realized that the role of the teacher had to change. You had to add more to it. So the textbook teaching that we were doing in the classroom, this time it has to change. So the teaching has not only got to be with the textbook, but it has to go beyond. When it goes beyond and you are using the online to teach, that is where you get broader content. You can have a whole lot of videos to show your learners whilst they are online and then whilst you are teaching. So you can just imagine that it's not easy preparing the future in the present. We are all preparing the future in the present. So if you are preparing the future in the present and then you are not adding more to it, then we are not going to go far. So our role goes beyond the textbook. We need to add more videos and a whole lot in order to create the energy for the learners to be online to learn. Whenever you use the online teaching, you get a large number of students from anywhere. Why would you want to struggle taking trotro from here to Adenta, from Adenta to Abokobi, from Abokobi to Lajokoko? Why? When you can sit in the comfort of your home and teach anywhere. So your students can come from any other parts of Ghana or even outside. So we have introduced, we saw this problem, and then we came out with the Online Linguistics Trainers Association in connection with What is School of Languages. So the What is School is having a live learning portal. That is the WATTeLive learning portal. This portal is created purposely for you. You have your learners on board. The books are also downloaded on the page. We have already made video tutorials that you can play or make your learners watch in order to prepare for the lesson. Umpewe, now peding. A lot will be said when the one introducing the portal comes in. But I just want you to understand why it is important to go online. When the coronavirus, we were all indoors. We were all indoors. So if you want to engage your learners, how do you do it? You have to go online. It has come to stay. There is nothing we can do about it. Online teaching has come to stay. And above all, it has come to stay, and it has come to make monies into our pockets. Am I preaching the word? It is the money that we are here. So if you are in the comfort of your home, and then there's traffic here and there, now the fares have been increased though. From where I'm coming from to this place, I paid 150 cedis. It's just a 5-minute journey, but I paid that. So why would you want to go through all the struggles in order to get to your students and teach them? And when you get to them too, it's the normal A for apple, B for ball. Meanwhile, you can have your gadgets and everything and let the students connect, and then you show them a whole lot of content for them to understand you. Imagine we are supposed to be in a normal traditional classroom like this. We are all here. And then today I'm teaching domestic and wild animals. So let me focus on wild animals. And I'm supposed to bring a lion. If I bring a lion here, just to show you, let you know that, yeah, this is the lion I'm talking about. I know you all run away. Even me. You wonder even where I'll pass. I'll just jump through the windows and go away. But when you are online, the content becomes broad. You can show them videos of how the lion is and how the lion behaves in the forest, what it does, and everything about the lion, and even other animals too as well. So why then the struggle? We have come to make things very easy for all of us here. Kindly join the tag in connection with What is School of Languages, and let's make the work easy. Whilst you being here today, you are a step ahead of those who are not here. Those watching us from YouTube too, it's great you are joining us. You are a step ahead of those who don't want to improve upon the teaching. You have to put in mind that things have changed, and it has changed for good. Come on board, and let's do this together. Thank you so much. My name is Hannah Osei Owusu.
Hello. That's wonderful. Put your hands together again for her. Put your hands together again for her. Yes. This program is actually sponsored by What is School of Languages. We have Online Linguistics Trainers Association in Ghana. We have What Publication, and then Gallery Products Ghana, What Express Limited. We have the British Council, the IELTS, and then we have the partners, Robotel, USA. We have the IAPTI as well, who are all sponsors of the program. So let's put our hands together for them, because they are making it possible for us to have a place that is comfortable for us to enjoy the program. You know, when you also go subscribe to our YouTube channel and be watching more of the program, past programs and upcoming programs and all that, please do that. It's important. We will not waste your time. We want to roll into the next in line of the program, and that is going to be on the online, the tag, President's Message. That is Mr. Watts Feeding Adams. Let's put our hands together for him. Yes.
Hello, good morning, everyone, once again. I'm very happy, or let's say excited, to have you here today. I also thank you once again for answering this noble call. It was not easy. It has not been easy for you to be here. You struggle from your home. As you know, traffic in town, you've made it. You've not met before, but you believed in us and you've come. So you are welcome. As he said, my name is WATTeLive Adams. I'm a language teacher. I study in Francophone country, especially Côte d'Ivoire, but I'm a Ghanaian like you. So I study French, English, Spanish, French, English, Spanish. Mathematics, forget. 1 + 1, I will tell you 3 because I don't know of mathematics. Actually, when I came to Ghana from the University of Côte d'Ivoire, I was shocked to see people not be able to speak the French language. Being a Ghanaian, I said, what is happening? I wanted to change the way of learning the language, especially French, because where we find ourselves, we are surrounded by Francophone countries. So when you go to Togo, you say, bonjour, madame. You say, now we cry, dear boy. Your friend is saying, meanwhile, it is greeting, you are lost. When you are looking for a job, you find it difficult to get one because you are not bilingual. So I decided on my own way to try and change the way we can learn and teach the French language. That's where my initiative started. I started teaching online using Telegram. Telegram, this is the first student here, Gifty, kindly stand up. She's been a lady who has been learning French with me on Telegram. You know, Telegram, when we are all connected like WhatsApp, you can see someone sending a message. She started. I saw in her the enthusiasm to learn the language. I said, good, we have people there. So I have to speed up or continue with the initiative. In February 2020, February 8th, we launched our first book. This is French Essential book with video tutorials because I noticed that when we study French in the classroom, after the classroom, French dies out. When you go home, the French teacher is not there, we have no one to speak with, and we forget. So I kept on asking, why? So what should I do? I prayed, and the vision came that we should come out with book, with video tutorials, so that when you are in the comfort of your home, as you are watching, you are repeating, and so on and so forth, you'll be able to master the language. If not like me, at least you'll be able to speak the French language wherever you find yourself. So if I have been schooling in Côte d'Ivoire and able to speak English, it means the way you were taught English is different from the way French is being taught in Ghana. So a new mechanism needed to be put in place. February 2020, 8 February, 16th March, President declared that schools should be closed down. I said, wow. We printed 1,000 books. We couldn't, boss, you're welcome, sorry. We printed 1,000 books, and the books were in the store. This is the man who designed the covers of this book, Otab. And he told me that as we are starting, the journey is this is just the beginning. More is to come. And the new curriculum for JHS dropped, so I had to come out with new French book for JHS, 1, 2, 3. Within 2 months, I had completed these books, especially with year 10. I launched the books in the Technical University of Sunyani. From there, people ask, the way you are pursuing this initiative, why don't you come up with all the levels? It was not easy. Within 8 months, I had completed KG1 from KG1 to year 10. Please clap your hand for me. It was not easy. I would sit down for 8 hours, 9 hours without getting up, putting ideas together. Not because of my selfish interest, because of how people can also enjoy the language. So the journey continued. We launched the book. We had a workshop, collaboration with the GS office, Adenta. That's my boss here, the language coordinator. They came there in their numbers, and we had that workshop. So, should we stop there? I started teaching online with a platform from the USA. When you see Roboter is my partner from USA. We teach on proficiency level. I said, no, we need to get our own. So if you get our own, can I use it to teach everyone in the country? Then we needed an umbrella. That umbrella is what we are seeing today, the OLTAG, the Online Linguistics Trainers Association. We founded this association, and it was launched last year, October 2021, 21st October. When we launched this, the idea behind the OLTAG is to bring language teachers, language learners together so that with the online mechanism, we'll be able to teach from the comfort of your home. From your office, you can learn the language, not only French. Please don't misquote me. We started from somewhere, and we are adding up. Not only French, you can study Twi, you can learn Twi, you can study Hausa, you can study Ewe, any of the languages that you want. So, we founded this association. It is a registered association. It's not by mouth, but it's a registered one, and we have the office, we have the people to work with the OLTAG. If you are meeting here today, it's just to tell you that we are going to empower you with an online portal. Me standing here, I am teaching people within 19 countries. 14 of them are African countries. I'm the consultant for World Vision. I hope you know World Vision International. We teach those who are in Francophone country, they learn English, and the Anglophone learn French. WATTeLive School of Languages is their consultants. We've gone under training, we are training them, they are still coming on board. So if we can be in Ghana and teach someone in Zimbabwe, Kenya, Burkina Faso, Senegal, Zambia, Mali, Niger, if I can do that, you can also do that, even more than I do. If you are teaching people in the UK that want to learn Twi, they want to learn Twi because they come to Ghana. USA, they want to learn Twi, so they learn online. So you can do same. How will you be able to do that? Maybe you have not gotten the mechanism in place to teach from your home and make money for your pocket. Because while you teach online, as the dean was saying, you can bring a lot of people on board for just within 1 hour. From Abokobi to Pantai. No, they are in the same area. From, how do you call it? Lashibi to Adenta. If you spend 1 hour journey just to handle 1 kid, you can use that same 1 hour to handle 10 students in your home. Just get your laptop. So I said, if you have the association and people are coming to study or to learn, what are we empowering them with? So you needed to create an online portal for you. We paid for it. You've done everything. You can use it to teach or to learn. It's for free. We are not charging anyone just to get enrolled on the portal. But for now, to be able to get there, we need to train you on how to use it. When we are joining an association, what are the benefits? Some association, we come together to pay money, contribution. At the end of the day, we go for funeral, wedding. When we are doing outdooring, we are not doing outdooring. We are rather giving you something that you can be in your home to teach someone or to learn, even your own kids. As I stand here, any of us here can get just a shop and have a language center. Do not wait for 60 years to retire before you think about how you can secure your retirement. So coming here does not mean we have arrived, but together we want to move the mountain so that stress, when the man has ended, I've not been paid, I'm waiting for my salary, no. We should start working so that when my employer has not paid me, at least I have something coming in my pocket. I'm teaching 10 students within 1 hour. I'm charging 100 Ghana. It is within hour and month. If within the month, you can do calculation, those who are good at mathematics, you can see that you can have at least 50 students in a month. Charge 50 cedis from your home. You make money. Your lessons are recorded. You can use the same portal to teach in your classroom. When you do the PowerPoint, as the dean was saying, you don't need to carry the lion. Even yourself, how will you manage to bring the lion to the class? It's a struggle. You do the PowerPoint, put it on the portal. When it is time, instead of repeating, you can record the audio, put it under the PowerPoint, present it like this, sit somewhere. You see that it will play all by itself. And you don't have to repeat it always. Except you want to be in the Gold Coast. We are in the Ghana. You should all be in the Ghana. We have changed the mechanism or the way of learning or teaching the language. So those who are teachers here today, you are blessed. You can clap for yourself. Those who are also students or those who are learners, you are also blessed because you are going to be connected to people from this assembly here to be able to teach you the language. Believe you me, if you know a language and you break language barrier, you become competitive, globally competitive, you can go anywhere. I can go to Spain because I can speak Spanish. I can go to Ghana because I can speak English because I'm already in Ghana. I can go to Cote d'Ivoire because I can speak French. So when I come together with Sekwapon, there will be a competition. He will understand a little bit. It won't be like Mr. Watt in French. So please, my people, do not get bored as you are here. Your coming here is not in vain because we are going to assign you on this portal. You are not paying anything for the portal. Your certificate is here, is already printed. It shows that when you leave here, we give you we show you how you can log on. We add you, if you want to be a teacher, we add you and show you how to go about teaching on the portal. Just get your laptop. We show you how to prepare your notes. We show you how to teach in the classroom, how to teach from home. We are going to help you advertise your online class because we have What Publication. This is a new company that the management just came with. What Publication is into printing, publication, designing. We will get your contacts. We design flyers for you with your name, the subject you want to teach, and then you send it to you and you share it with people. When you get your student, we add the student to the portal for you. Please, I hope you are getting me. And you market it through the portal. When you go to the website, we show you, you market it, and you make money for yourself. As an association, we'll be thinking of how to get a percentage for the association as well, and also the portal, because every year we need to pay for the online. Since it is online, a percentage will come to the association so that together when one day we meet like this, we can celebrate. The idea is to make the online education sustainable. It's not only languages that you can use to teach. Currently, people are using it to teach those who are preparing for their BC next year in maths, science. Just do a PowerPoint, that's all. The person appears on the live with you. You see the person. If you want to see the person, be in your home. You can even hide your screen. While you are eating, you are teaching. Isn't it interesting? While you are teaching, you are eating, you are doing other things, students will still follow you. So please, as you are here today, let me tell you that this is the day you will never forget, because we are going to give you something that is more valuable that maybe you wanted to get, but you found it difficult to get. We struggle. Brainstorming was not easy. Putting ideas together was not easy. But when God sent you, you can't say you will not go. You were sent here to bring it to you. Some of you will say, oh, what is this? What is he saying? I know. Because among the 10 that Jesus healed, only one came to thank him. But the few that will take it in good faith, your life will change. Don't wait for retirement. I've told you. Right now, if you have been able to come out with a porter, we started from somewhere, as Jimama can tell here. So it has not been easy. So please, I'm just a steward, a messenger. I'm not telling you that you've done so great, but we want to soldier on. And together with you, we can succeed. To end my presentation, I would like to tell you this. When you stop learning at the age of 40, 80, or 20, you become old. You are 40, you say, I stopped learning. I'm 20 years, I will never learn because I've gotten my master's degree, I've gotten PhD. You become old. But when you keep on learning, you grow younger. The brain needs to work. Henry Ford said that. So please, let's keep on searching, learning, educate ourselves. And WATTeLive, believe you me, if you have students, as we presented, the parent can join their portal to see what their students are doing. At the end of your teaching, a report will be sent to the parents. As you get engaged in this, you will set up your own school. Within 2 years, those who will take it up from today will set up their own language school, online school, as what is School of Languages. So please, let's take it to heart and then work together. The slogan of the alt-tag is changing teaching methodology and changing lives. Changing teaching methodology and changing lives. While you are changing your teaching methodology, you change your life by 1, through the brain, your brain works quicker. 2, you put something here. Our fee is in dollars. Why? Because we are not dealing with Ghanaians alone. It's international markets. And we don't see people before teaching them. They pay without even seeing us because they know what they are getting. People get to the top. Now they look for French because they need it. So please, let's start now. Those who want to learn, I'm telling you, those who want to learn French, when you get to the portal, you have a lot. Before I end, here, for example, this is KG1 book. It comes with video tutorials on the portal. When you get access, you get the videos for free. This is KG2. It comes with video tutorial. You see you see it here, video tutorials. This is year 2, year 5, year 4, 6, 7, 8. There are plenty. 8, 9, 10, and let's have a look at this. This is for French, for health professionals. Someone was saying, me, I'm doing mathematics, I'm not going to learn French. And he found himself to be a medical doctor. Let's have a look at this one. An organization like UN is looking for a country director in the health, for the health. And you need to speak French and English. People are now rushing to what is School of Language because of that opportunity, the opportunity that they are missing. And when they come, we nail them. We tell them that, look, you can go. This is the way to learn. And they are paying their fees. You can get some, my sister. It is easy. It doesn't take too hard, much of your time to get there. So please, all these books, when you are on the portal, you get access to them. We need the PDF. We can send it to you. You read. From here, those who will not join now, today, those who are coming later to be trained, they will pay not less than 500 Ghana cedis. Yes, because we put so much in it. The person to even come and do the presentation needed to come from the USA because it was built there. His flight was canceled, so later we continue as we do the presentation. So, as I am ending my speech, I am telling you that be free, ask your question when it is time to ask your question. That's why you are here. We are going to address all issues because I understand it better because we build it. You do not understand. Don't feel shy. Ask any question you want. That's why you are here. So that when you go, you can start writing your business plan to get a language school, online language school on your own. We can help you register it. We can show you, guide you, and work together so that you can use the portal to teach people. Please, stop moving from home to teach. If I see you that way, I pity you because I was there. I know what it takes. When we begin the month, the parent will be interested in you. But when it is time to pay, hey, Kwaku, when is your teacher coming? When is your teacher coming? The first man, they will pay full, second man half, third man quarter, and so forth. At the end of the day, they don't pay at all. And your budget is down. The online, they will pay before they join. And when they pay before they join, the learner is well interested, and you too, you are committed, because after the 1 month, the person will still pay, and you can draw your budget or your cash flow within the year. So, thank you for your attention, and I know today is going to be a wonderful day. God bless you for coming. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Merci, 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 merci beaucoup. Je lâche au cœur, au plus profond de mon cœur. Je lâche au cœur, au plus profond de mon cœur. If I continue, you laugh. So let me end here, and then let's carry on with the program. But all that I'm saying is that I have joy in my heart, deep, deep, deep down in my heart. Yeah, that's us. Good. It's not easy to become a polyglot, but once you are sure you are everybody's friend. It is not easy to become a polyglot, but once you are, you become everybody's friend. So if I can speak your language, am I not your brother? I become your brother. If you can speak mine, you become my sister. So when you go to the north, among the Frafres, they will call you Mabia, my mother's child. My mother's child. Mabia, Langwane, Lanson. Mawane, Lanson. Hey, you get it. Not Yakoso. Even the local languages, you can still delve into them. I tell you what, our friends have gone out there, they still want to identify themselves because their children are getting lost. And so, interestingly, I was browsing and I went to see that some of the white people have actually come to study our language, and they are teaching our children outside. They are taking everything from us. Please, don't let us let this opportunity walk by. Somebody told me in a local dialect, the Chi, I say, opportunity to say Topio Joe. Topio Joe is a haircut. You see, it's punky in front, and then there is nothing at the back. So if you don't actually hold it from the front, and you think that when it gets past you, you'll grab it from behind, sorry. So please grab it from up front, and then you get going. Our sponsors are WATTeLive School of Languages. That's what we're talking about. They are dealing with Spanish, Chi, English, French, and you can name them. Chinese, yes. Burmese is even part, I know. Yes. So, please, let's note that. We have the Online Linguistics Trainers Association. That is what we are actually enjoying now and we will soon become a bigger troop. What publications? If you have anything to publish, please come. At a small fee, we'll publish everything for you. At the same time, we have the Gallery Products Ghana. Do you want to sell? You've heard about Tonaton and all that, but we are also into it. If you have something to sell, we can advertise it for you. We can also help you sell it. And then if you also want to join us, do that business, you are welcome on board. That is what the Gallery Products Ghana is all about. Then we have the Watts Express Limited. What is it talking about? Very soon, we're adding travel and tours to it. But for now, if you want to move your logistics, we are there. For instance, if you are here today and you for some reasons you've been transferred, you want your goods and luggages to be moved for you, call us, we'll do that. Have you bought things that you have to carry from Agbogboshi to Labadi? Call us, we'll do that for you. At your comfort, knowing that Watts Express Limited will do that for you. So let's take note of that. Our partners are the IELTS, we have the Robotel USA, we have IAPTI, who are all supporting us, and we are in business together. And so take note. In fact, for now, the companies we have mentioned have things being transported and imported from Niger, Mali, La Côte d'Ivoire, Senegal, and then the main country is Ghana. So this is what you have. So if you join us, Mr. Watts, then it means that we are walking across the world. That's what we stand for. He has said it, and I'll say it again, that we couldn't manage to get the one to present the e-portal for us. And Mr. Watts has actually pledged to do that again for us. So, Mr. Watts, put yourself together. We welcome you again, and then you do that. But before that, we have Mr. Stephen Adobo. He is the GES language coordinator at Dentang Municipality. Sir, we salute you. Welcome. Thank you very much for making it the program. So, Mr. Watts, we are now waiting for you. Whilst he's putting himself together, once upon a time, you see the smiles have started, because you know I'm going to tell a story I will never end. Once upon a time, there lived an Arabian knight, a sultan, who, because my story never ends, when he finishes, I'll continue. But when you hear the Arabian Nights, your ears were erect. You wanted to hear more. I will finish this one before you go, because there is some power in that story. I'll tell you. Mr. Watts, applause.
Thank you very much once again. As I said earlier, the person who worked on the portal was supposed to be here. It was built in the USA, but he couldn't come. So as I know about the portal, let me take you through it a bit. Please don't be tired of me. I am troublesome. So please. The portal is WATTeLive. WATTeLive, we always call things name by name so that you can identify them, where they come from. Just to let you know that it's being customized, but we are not working under anyone. Because someone will say, today I will join you, tomorrow I will not see you anymore. So we try to customize it to suit what we are doing. So that is WATTeLive. And what he mentioned, what publication and other thing is also part of our activities. The WATTeLive is a learning portal. When you look on your screen, it's a virtual learning portal that we use for individuals, schools. For the individuals, as I said, you can use it to teach from your home. If I want to teach, madam, please, hello. Please, can we all stand up just a bit, please? Can we shake our body because we are tired? Yes, I saw one of my sisters that was dozing. Could see that, no, she has been struggling since morning to get here. Thank you very much. Please, let's get seated. God bless you, God bless you. It's good for us body. The WATTeLive, as you see, the student portal was created with you, the student, in mind. Within the portal, you'll find basic course information and in-depth, up-to-date knowledge resource to supplement your course materials. Okay, when you go to the portal, we give you access to the portal, the link to the portal. That's why I said, for us to get here today, the money put in this, for that one you forget, but the ideas, that was the difficulty. About 6 months we've been working on this one. So when you go here, those who want to study French, for English, at least you all know something about English, but French is difficult. We have materials there in video tutorials. We have a PDF, we have activities that you can do on your own, ask questions, and you reply. That is the Online Linguistics Trainers Association. When you look at the vision, the Online Linguistics Trainers Association aims at coordinating language training in Ghana and beyond through digital platforms by promoting online education and standard of excellence to advance quality and efficiency in language teaching. Please, the accent is because I studied in Francophone countries, so if you hear that accent, don't be confused. It's the same words that I'm pronouncing. So, what are the benefits? That's what we see on the pull-up banner. Now, when you get here, please, can you continue? The WATTeLive, let's look at what we have there. We have syllabus, live class, assignments, library manager, where we have the books, notes, and past papers, video lecture, academic record, exams, live books. So all these, you can use all these features for yourself while you become a teacher on the portal. The live class is when you share a link or you schedule a class with your students. You can schedule it throughout the year just once. If it is from let's say 8 p.m. or 7 a.m. to 9, it will be there, and when it is time, just log on, add the live class, click on the join, and the student will see it from their end. They just log on, join, and they join live. You can show the video, they can show their video. Please, this one, if the student has a smartphone, they can join. If they have a tablet, they can join, but with the YAM, unless they come back 20 years time, because YAM will not function with this one. So they need to get a smartphone, laptop, computer, or something that has video. So the assignments, you have assignments. This one, you see, today you go to class, you teach maybe what is matter. Matter is anything that has what? I forgot. So and then you put it there. It is safe. Tomorrow, if you have the same class, you don't have to write it again. I stopped writing a long time ago. When you type and you save it in PowerPoint, it's done. Unless you lose maybe your drive or something like that. If not, it is still there. With PowerPoint, this one we are doing here today, next year, if I have to go to do somewhere, it will be the same thing. So we are releasing that stress from you. And we are also making you competitive. When it is time to teach, you don't have to struggle to write notes again. You just go there. If you want to learn, you don't have to take time to just take your books. All the content are there for you. And the assignments, as I said, when you put the assignment there, this student, if they pass or they finish with their studies, the next cohort will be the same assignment. You don't have to repeat it. I'm traveling to my hometown, Sunyane. When I'm going, I carry my laptop. I look for internet connectivity, sit some corners, and start teaching. They will not know that I'm not in Accra. So today I'm going for funeral. There will be no class from Friday to, let's say, Thursday to Friday. But you can teach. They will not know that you are not there. If you are absent on the portal, there's a portion called apply for leave. You can put it there. You are applying for leave, the student will see. Or the student also can also apply for leave. So it has a lot. Library manager, you see book, notes, past papers. In the note here, you schedule your lesson, you do in PowerPoint, you save it there. It is there, you have an audio. You record maybe matter. Matter is anything that has I don't know the end, so please forgive me. And then you record the audio. When you download the PDF, the audio follows. So when they go, they open the PDF, the audio is there, they play and they learn. When you are absent from school, any colleague can teach in your absence. When you are absent. So when you are absent and the school has a projector, you don't need to worry. Any colleague can teach. Those be in the private school, most of you have projectors. When you have it, it's easy. When you are in the public school, you can manage and get a projector as well. You can get it. It will be part of your teaching materials. And when you do that, it takes you far, you become competitive, so that anywhere you go, you find yourself very competitive. Please, I'll ask a question to my sister, so she should come, she should follow me. The video lecture page is about videos that we have made. You can also make your own videos. Be in your home, record a lesson on PowerPoint, save the video, we'll teach you how to save the video, get the video done, and put it there. You can sell this course to students. For those who want to learn through the videos, they will come, they will not see you live, but you teach them, and you give them a link for them to ask questions. My sister, is it not awesome? Yes, I can see you doing this for the starting. It is easy. People will not see you working. You'll be indoor, they'll say, this man is not working, he doesn't do anything, but you are working. We are working. From your office you work, from your home you work, you study from there. So please. And when you come to academic records, all the records, exams, attendance of your student are being saved there. It's being recorded. And at the end, you send the report to the parents. Because when you are adding a student, a request for the parent detail to be added. So it will send a report to the parent. You don't have to type a report. No. It will take it straight to the parent. The exams. As you want to conduct exams, there's no more need to go and print papers, share. No. You can do it live. Let me show you how it is done. When you schedule the live class, you open two browsers. We will teach you to open two browsers. One will be with the video lecture. You see them video in their homes. They are seated. You ask them to clear everything. You see them individually, having their laptop in front of them, and they answer the questions on it. At the end of the day, they can submit on the portal for you to receive it. And you can do a virtual marking. When you are done, you can key their name on their certificate and forward it to them. You don't need to be there. When you say live books, there are books also that, like this one. I intentionally didn't make mention of this book. This is English Grammar for Francophones. It's a book written by Mr. Watt also. Francophones are using this. This academic here, we print about 3,000 copies in Côte d'Ivoire. So what they are doing actually now is that they are using projectors in their classrooms. They go to the portal, they have the videos, the book is with them. As they read, all these books are in video tutorial. This one, the content. As they read, they do the activity, the teacher will submit day in, day out. They have English club. People are making money out of it. The English teachers there. So you can do same, please. Please, let's continue. How to access the student portal. To access the student portal, one, either you log onto, please you continue for me. Maybe either you log onto the portal www.whatteschools.org WATTeLive.WATTeSchoolOfLanguages.com, and you see the WATTeLive. You click on it, they will ask you to log in or create an account. You just create an account, we will receive it, and then add you to a class. Now, you being members and being teachers, I'm talking about teachers now, on the portal, we are not going to make you pass through this struggle. You just get your student, you send a student to us, we add them to your class. If you are teaching class 4 English, we put your name, madam, please your name. Madam, please your name. Yes. Charlotte. Please, can you stand up for 30 seconds for me? Yes, Madam Charlotte, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Please sit down. 30 seconds is over. So we add the student to your class. Your image will be there. You bring your photo, they will see. Your students are under class 4. You are teaching class 5, you add them. Class 6, you add them. You see that from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., you can take 10 students in a class. So you have 30 students within 3 hours. If it is online, 30 students within 3 hours. Per month, charge 50, charge 10 CD. You see the money that we get within the 3 hours. We make it very cheap. We are charging 100 CDs for 1 month. That's the charge we have on the portal for any language that you want to teach, so that you can get more students. And the same internet connectivity for 1 person will be for the 10 students within 1 hour. If you are spending 5 CD for internet, it will be for the 10 students within 1 hour. But if you are going to teach 10 students from Abokobi, Pantan, Adenta, Madina, you cannot spend that and your time. So we'll do that one for you. That's the step 3. When prompted, enter your student access information providing the registration notification. All these things, you will have them, don't worry. You don't need to write a lot. We are there for you, so we'll get it for you. Please continue, please. Good. The dean was talking about when you get to the dashboard of the students. You can see my courses and 4.5 CDs there. If someone directly buys a course, if it is your course, or someone that you advertise the French or the English or the mathematics, because people are using it for math, science, but we talk of language teachers or learners because of the association. The mathematics, those teaching science can also use it to teach. So if anyone buys a course here, if it is 30 CDs, there's an automatic calculation to give to the person data bundle. That's one login gets 4 CDs, 50 pesos. He can redeem it as a data bundle or credit call. So you do the data bundle or credit call redeem from your system, whether you want for internet, you can use it. That's what it is there. So as you pay some money is given you back for the internet. And we have courses. The courses is all available courses that you will see on the portal. From here, when you go home, you still communicate on the platform, the WhatsApp platform, those information step by step so that you get to know them. And then if you have individual questions, we'll also address them. Please, let's continue. Now, this is how to access your paid course. If you have a student that pays from the course, please continue. You browse courses. You see browse courses there. When you browse courses, you see the dashboard. There's a dashboard on the left. When you go to the dashboard, you immediately click on the course that you paid for. If it is French for JHS1, you will see it there. You click on it, and it gives you the detail. Please, Ben, continue for me. It will give you all the details that you need to get access to it. Recommended portal familiarity. We recommend that you browse the entire student portal site and specifically do the following prior to your course study duration. That's the login first. You log in, access your library manager to download digital books. You can download the books. As I told you, the PDF, you don't have to buy. You download them. They are there for you. You download them. Access the virtual course books to improve your studies. When you have the books, You also have the videos that you can also download or watch there. And check your portal notification for any class or course update from your teacher. That is for the students, those who want to learn any language. So it applies to the teachers to also educate your student on that. Now, we put there, if you have any challenge, you just send us an email. We cannot learn everything today. We cannot learn everything today. Myself, when it was brought, it took me time. I'm still struggling to learn more. So we are preparing ahead of time. The next academic year is going to begin. And by December, we are going to open the portal for free for a month's studies. For free. So it will be open if you have people that want to learn French, English, we have people that teach English. It will open for free for 1 month course that we teach for free, provided you have your internet connectivity. You pay for your data bundle, you are not going to pay for anything. So those who be interested in learning for free or teaching for free for that particular month is a way of advertising your product as well. If you become part of the association, we may have students that you cannot handle. There may be more. We can send some to your class. Madam, we have 10 students, or say we have 5 students for you. This is what they pay, this is their percentage. We strike the deal, we send your money, they pay before. Any student we send to you, it means the student has paid before. So we send the money to you, and you start your teaching. At the end of the training, the certificate is being sent to the parents. So this is the student portal for you. The teachers will be added. We have your emails. If you live here, we'll send a message for those who want to learn, should bring their names and the subject or the language they want to learn. For those who want to teach, you bring your CV and the language, or stating the language that you want to teach. Because we are still getting students from different countries, I've already told you. So when it happens like this, we send a student to you, the fee that they paid, you know, because it is on our platform. You see the fees. If someone should learn French for 3 months, 72 hours, the person will pay $299. When you do the calculation, closely $4,200, $4,300 per the dollar rate. And when that one happens, we let you know the percentage that you are due to, and then we send it to you before even you start, because you need to buy internet for that. So that's what we do. Any language for the short courses, the professional courses. But for the kid or student, it's not like that. It is different thing altogether. And parents are coming in with their children. So you can be in Kumasi. Some people are now joining. There's one guy joining from France. He wants to teach English to French people. So he's joining now. He's Ape George. He's now on the YouTube. He needs it urgently. So that's the same way you can use it to teach people in Tamale, Wale Wale, Namvrogo, Baga Baga, Safuru, and Mumuni, and Dagari, and Sunyane, and so on and so forth. So this is the WATTeLive. So quickly, I will send you a link on the, how do you call it? On the WhatsApp group. When you see the link there, you try to log in. If your internet is not working, don't worry yourself at all. We've started, we'll take you through. After the program, you still continue. You have this period from now to January to train you online. We'll be doing it regularly online. We are going to schedule online training. When it happens, we are not coming here. Then we take you through so that you get to know how it is and how it works. So that from January, when we are starting the new academic year, you can sell it to your school. Your school can enroll all their students on it. You, the teacher, if you are absent, you can be at home and teach your student in the school while you are home. So the language should not die out when you are absent. Okay, I was talking about the benefit. Before I end this one, the benefit is some of the things that I just mentioned you can use to teach. You can make money for yourself. Students pay affordable fees. They don't pay much. Some people will teach from home to home, 400, 300. Look at your transportation. You don't calculate your transportation. By the end you finish, part of the money is going to transportation, your stress. But from home, if you charge less and you have more people, you have more money in your pocket. And soup will be very tasty. The palm nut soup. As I said, we are not going to do it all alone because you don't know how it works. We are going to empower you with the system, the mechanism that you need to put in place. So anytime when we send a message and you do not understand and you see that it is personal, that you want to know more, you send us a private message from the portal and I will have time for you. Please, if I do not respond immediately, don't get angry with me because I teach online a lot. I teach a lot, but definitely I will attend to you because you will be able to also explain to other people. I said when they pay fees, this is the income allocation. Let's note that before we leave here because mathematics, those who do mathematics, they're always concerned about numbers. Yes, numbers. When you talk like this, we did languages, so say, I don't know what language you talk. Mathematics is 1 + 1 for them to deal with numbers. We charge for students a month 100 Ghana cedis. It is on the portal. You don't change it. Whether you are poor or you are rich, it's the same amount we charge. It's a month 100 Ghana cedis. When you bring a lot of students on board. But if some parent says, me, I want you to handle my child, the only child or the child being the class, we call it executive class. He's taking 1 hour for himself. The quota, that is the term, is 1,450 that you charge. The system is automatic. You don't pay less, you don't pay more. He pays through the system, you receive notification, we give you your money. There is, if you go and charge a parent, being an individual, they may find it dubious. They will say, oh, you take my money and you run away. They're working under an institution. If there's something wrong, they will hold the institution responsible for that. So we have to do it together in such a way that our credibility will not be tarnished. You too, you get what you want, and then you move forward. So it doesn't mean that you send, when you send flyers, they are ready to pay. You say, send it to my Momo. They will send it to you, but how will you add a student to teach them? You definitely come back to us because we have to add your student to your class. So if you take their money and you don't notify the office for us to also know that the students are with you and our percentage should come to us, you handle your money, no problem, but how are you going to handle the teaching? Please don't use WhatsApp to teach. It's a kick. Don't use phone call to teach. It's outmoded. Let's use the new way so that students will see that we are really improving. Now, WATTeLive, per the course involved, you take 30% of your money that you get, you charge, to, let's say, to maintain annually. Because there's a quota, since it is live, the server, we pay for it. Every month there's money, so we pay yearly. But we are not asking you to bring us money. That money is paid from the student fee that they charge, that you charge, please. Let's understand it this way. We are not bringing any money to us. If you don't have any student, you don't pay anything. But as soon as a student enrolls and pays a fee, that money, that percentage is deducted. You don't take all. If you take all, the link will no more work for you. And you find it difficult to continue the project. The association under which we are all working, that brings us together, will get 10%. Because the committee members of the association will have to manage and see the way forward, how we can improve upon our activities. We are starting today, but we are not ending here today. As I told you, it was registered last year. That was, if I have the date here, it is 19th October 2021. And now we are bringing it to the light today so that we can move forward with it. Please, I would like to say thank you once again, because I will thank you 1,000 times, because it's not easy to listen to one person speaking throughout. So this is the end of this presentation for the students, how to log on, and the teachers, how to teach. We also show you how to teach. It is so easy and simple, but I've said it a lot. Thank you very much. Mr. MC, I think we are going to welcome my boss and then give him.
Yeah. Mr. Stephen Adagwo, you are welcome once again. Before I give you the mic, we want to find out if people have got some questions to ask. If we have few questions to ask, we can do so. So,
okay, thank you very much. And thank you to Mr. Watt. We really appreciate the presentation. I have 2 questions. For example, I become a teacher on the portal, and I have to put some document or some video that I'll be sharing with my student. Can other people who are not in my class, they are not my student, can they have access to that video? Or who can have access to the video that I prepared to share with my student? That is my first question. Yeah, the second question is that, for example, before I discovered this opportunity, I have students that I've been dealing with. I've been charging my own way that is higher than what the institution is advising us. How can I add these students to the portal, and how can I manage as far as the association? I have to take some part, some percentage. As far as I bring students on board, they should have some percentage. The parents are paying me maybe by mobile money, maybe at the end of the month, I can take something one-on-one or something. How can we manage this aspect of things? Thank you.
Hello. Please, let's start from the first question. The answer is no. It's even done in the normal way of teaching. When you have 2 classrooms, this is KG1, that one is KG2. The board here, if the KG1 are in their class, they will not see what you are doing KG2. Being online too, if it is KG1, we assign the students to KG1. They have their own code to log in. When they log in, it takes them to KG1 class, except a student from different class is given a code to join. If they join, you will see them. Those students that get maybe have taken the dean's code, I've stolen it, and I'm joining. You have to give me access as a teacher. If you don't give me access, I can't join. Because when you are joining even live, the system will request for a password that we have set. So if that student is not in your class, you just reject, and he will no more come. That's the answer. The second one is good. It is good to charge different fees, but we are saying that we are just, we want people to get, we want more people to get access to what we are doing. We want more people to get access. This one, we can talk about it, but what I'm advising you, our own, we are charging this. Other people are charging different way. But the mechanism you are using, is it the same? The system you are putting in place, is it the same? So we'll look at it and see if you have to charge the same that we are charging, or you can charge more and the parent will pay because you should get more students. If you are charging more, they are not joining more, you don't get money. I hope you are getting me. So if you see that charging less will bring a lot of people to the portal, for you to get more, we'll go by what we are saying, or if charging less will do that, then we take that one so that it will help all of us. So that you will not be misquoting, let's say, quoting different prices. Here, East Legon, we are quoting 1,000 Ghana. When you come to Abokobi, we are quoting 500. When you come here, it's like you are not stable. So that's what we want to avoid. But now coming together, I think we should all come out with a fee. If the 100 that we are charging is less, maybe you can tell me that, oh, the 100, the SSC, the 100 is nothing. So let's modify it. It's easy to modify. That's an idea we set. But as a percentage allocation, it should be percentage allocation, but the fee charging, we should all have a look at it. If you can't, we can modify, then we modify. Thank you very much.
Very good. And to add to that, What is School is also sacrificing into getting more people to study the French language. So it's part of the reason why they won't do so much so that it becomes exorbitant and it will be a demotivation to those who want to learn or join. The question will come. My sister is here. I'll give it to her first, then you, then you. You see, somebody joined, and many people didn't recognize him, even myself. It was when Mr. Adams laughed in a particular way. Then I raised my eyes and said, aha. Members of the House, shall we welcome Professor Clement Upper to the table head. Professor, I told you, he has this wonderful smile. He's down to earth. Immediately you see him, you are with him. That's his distinctive mark, and I love him so much. Mr. Clement Yezare, you are welcome. Good. Great. Good. So, sir, we are taking some questions from the floor. We'll get back to you for you to speak to us. Thank you.
Thank you. My question is, how do you, as a teacher, how do you put your notes on the platform? Does the system automatically generate questions, or you would have to create your own notes and questions? And then my second question is in connection with what our brother asked. Assuming you already have students, about 10 students, you charge them 300 cedis a month for one student. But what is charging 100 cedis? Is there a way of paying what 100 cedis and then putting the student on the portal whilst you keep your 200 cedis, or you come in collaboration with what to say, okay, now, instead of the 300, you charge the student 100, but then you get your percentage. I just want to clarify things here. Thank you.
Hello. All right. I think if you have student already that you are charging, they are paying, you don't have to break the fee down. If you bring the fee down, it becomes something else. It's like your teaching is losing its quality. Yes, that's what people will think. As my sister was saying, we can do that. It's on percentage deal. The same percentage, the 60, the 30, the 10 should be respected so that you get your money. But if you are now coming and you want to be part and take our own students, because on the portal, like French classes, extra classes is 100 cedis per month. So if you say I'm a French teacher, I want to do the French extra classes, if you get students and we give them to you, that is what we are charging. But at your end, maybe you are here teaching students in the university, you know, students here, they have money. If here you want to charge them 2,000 and they are ready to pay, we don't stop you from doing that. But you make sure that you commit yourself, you make sure that you do the right thing, because you are being monitored. If you are not doing the right thing, at the end, it will bring disgrace to the association and also the school. So we will not ask you to take 100. When you go back like this, it depreciates like this, becomes something different. Maybe the new mechanism is more advanced, and we are going to charge 100. What is happening? They will ask themselves questions. So that one, I think we can do it. The system does not generate automatic questions for you. You have gotten your note to teach. You know the scheme of work you have used, where you have gotten to. So if you give you questions, it will become very difficult for the student to answer that way. So what happens is that you set your own question. You upload them from your end. The system gives you access to upload it from your end. You can edit them. The student will see. They will, let's say, do the assignment, and they will submit, and you mark virtually. So you don't upload it. You do it yourself.
Please, I want to ask, you were talking about CV. providing your CV, I want to ask, assuming I'm a student in the university and then I would want to teach with the organization, do I have to also present a CV, or I don't stand a chance of teaching? And then secondly too, does the organization provide pupils for you to teach, or you would have to provide them yourself?
For the CV tells people about you, your personal detail, educational background, and so on and so forth, your expertise and the like. So even if you are in class 6, you can still present a CV to let us know you, your contacts, and other details. So that one, anyone needs to bring a CV. If you say you want to teach French, you don't have details about you on French, we can't give you students to teach in French. So you have to bring your CV. You know, when you go to private schools, most teachers, they are even SS graduates, but they require for CV. So for you to be at the university, you can also provide a CV. Now for the students, I said earlier that if you are part of the organization, the association, when you have more students and you know your area of expertise, you can send a student to you to teach. You also can advertise to get more students. We might not get a student for everyone, but you can get students for yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the initiative, which for me is very unique in the context of our country. I think it's very unique. I really appreciate that. I have 3 questions here. The first one is, does the system, the portal, does it have an assigned capacity for teachers to save their courses? The second one is, the books you have presented, do the books comply with the curriculum in various countries, for instance, that in case you want to use the book to teach? The third question is about the fees, the payment. You mentioned that the fees are paid to the system, right? Okay. So how do we get, as a teacher, how do we get paid from the system?
Thank you very much. Let's start from the last question because it's about money issue. It's very important. We are an organization, a credible one, registered one. So we make sure that we don't tarnish our image. So we have bank accounts numbers. We have registered Momo numbers in the name of the company. When a parent pays fees to an organization, he can trace the record, the payment record, if services are not rendered. So as a teacher, you will provide with us your detail. I want my money to be paid through this system. If you have a bank account, you provide it. As at the end of the month, you pay salaries, it's the same thing. Automatically, your money gets back to you. And you know the fee that they pay, so it will get back to you before you start the lesson. If you assign a student to you, it means that they have paid their fees. I hope it is clear. We cannot start with that. We can't tell you a story, no, they will pay tomorrow, so start this. No. It means that they have not paid, or they have paid and you have taken your money. The system, as you made mention of, the system is packed in such a way that you, the teacher, controls everything from your end. You control everything. So the system can allow you to upload your own content and use them to teach. I hope I have answered that question too. Is it clear? Okay, I get you. The capacity, the system can take 1,000 students within a second. 1,000. Let's say 1 second student joining, 1,000 minimum. Sorry, maximum, 1,000 in a second. So it means that if you have 100, Sekwapon has 100, I have 100, 10 people have 100 times 10, it will be 1,000. So within that 1 hour, the same student can be on the portal. And for the data, let's say the capacity, it has no limit. It's unlimited. So any document can be uploaded as it goes. Videos can be uploaded, has no capacity end. And the book, the French books, is in line with the new curriculum. We are trying to, with time, you know, we revise books. We'll keep on, but for now, what we have is in line with the new curriculum. That's why we are putting them out. The schools are using them since we started, not only in Accra, Sunyani, Brekum, other places, they are using these books. So it is live, the new curriculum. We are fortunate when we were starting writing the books, the new curriculum came. So we tap on that anointing to write the books, so you can also use them. Yes, please. But you see the activities there, they are not plenty. We give you the opportunity to make research and adapt. There is a guide for you. And the books also, we have activities in it. After each lesson, they have activities. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Amadou Yakubu. I think this is a very timely program that you have offered. My question is, the portal is originally based on French, right? And the aim is to use it to teach French. And during your presentation, you said that it can be used for other purposes, like other academic works. Now, assuming from the list, I saw French, Chinese, and other languages. Assuming I want to teach Arabic, I already have an Islamic school, and I want to take advantage to use the portal to teach my students online. How can I switch from French version to that Arabic version? That's my number one question. And number two, during the outbreak of the COVID, we all got used to the Zoom. And how do you compare and contrast this portal to the Zoom? That's my second question. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Please, in the presentation, I didn't make mention that the portal is solely for French. I said my first initiative is to change the way French is being taught in Ghana, to make it lively, to make it interesting, so that when you meet Prof, you say, Prof, bonjour, you say, bonjour. Bonjour, Prof. You see. So that's how I felt. When you meet someone, bonjour, you say, oh, for what's in front, now, I say, now, okay. My French teacher cry, no, harm me, no, boom me too much. But with this one, there's no French teacher beating you. This one, there's no French teacher beating you. That's the first initiative. But you got to know that it's not only French. It's a portal you can use to teach maths. You can use to teach Arabic as you want. And we want to promote the teaching of all languages. That's why you say Online Linguistics Trainers Association. So not only French. You'll be glad to bring Arabic on board. Our problem is that when you don't have an Arabic teacher, and you market, you get Arabic student going to teach. What I know is Assalamu alaikum, and it ends there. So if you know that you're able to handle Arabic, we bring you on board. That's why we come together, so that we know that when you have Arabic students, we send them to you. So you can use it to teach your people that want to learn Arabic. Now, for the Zoom you are talking about, when you go to the portal, we have two ways of sharing your content on the video. You have the Zoom, you have the self-hosting. The Zoom is paid for per number of students. When you have, you want to spend more than 45 minutes, there's an amount you pay. That is the Zoom Pro for the free, but beyond that, you pay something. But you could see that our classes goes beyond 45 minutes. Let's say 1 hour. Normally, that's what we do. So we have the self-hosting where you pay nothing. It has been paid for. It's also shared, help you to share your video or your screen. So when you go there, you see it. We'll show you. I hope I'm making myself clear. So just to tell you, it's not only Zoom that you can have the live video streaming. There are other services or hosting services that can make you have it. And we have the two on the portal as well.
Thank you.
Good morning once again. And in fact, I'm very glad to be here. I would like to know, I tried one of these portals. That's an international one. It was for English teachers. And they were requiring for me to do a particular course in English, an advanced course in English, before I could join. So they were actually promoting the selling of the course to me. So basically, I just lost interest, because by the fees they were charging for the course, if you don't have that kind of money, then it means that you can't join them. So I would like to know, is there anything like that with this portal also? That's my first question. Then the gentleman asked about the curricula, and you said the books there are based on the new curricula. But assuming that I have students who are not only from Ghana, how do I merge the curricula? Say I'm teaching elementary school basic one students, but they are not all from Ghana. I'm teaching all of them at the same time. How do I merge the curricula? Thank you.
Thank you very much. You see, we said the training is free language training workshop. What they ask you to do, we could have done same by asking you to come and pay money. What they ask you to do, if you were charging people 1,000 cedis, they will pay. But maybe at the end, they will not pursue it, and the money is gone. Some will pay, at the end they will pursue. But because at times when you say for free, Ghanaian, someone asked me, a Ghanaian with their free thing, is it genuine? Here, we could have charged you for this training. Giving you access to the portal, we could have charged you as well, because we pay for it. But we are making it free. So the training that they were talking about is what we are giving you, starting from today. So from today, when the portal is open to you, as a teacher, we show you how to go about it, and that training is free, is what we are doing. We are not taking anything from you. What we are taking from you is the certificate that you paid for that are here, so that we know you are committed. We can also locate you through the form that you filled. That's why we ask you to fill a form. So you are now in our database. So don't worry yourself. You are in good hands. We are going to move together. And now for the French. I showed you this, the French Essential, the first book. It has no formula for curriculum. This one has no formula. We have here A1 and A2 level. That's the A1, the A2 is beginners, but the new one that has come out, it has been upgraded. That the elementary that you have their videos there. So their book 2 is on the portal. The video tutorials are there, the content are there, and you have everything. So once again, we are in good hands. So you can teach those people as well. But these ones are for Ghana curriculum, basically. But this one is general for those even from different, even you yourself. This book, the new one, has 104 videos. The new one. The revised one has 104 videos per the book. It's very big that you can use for other people. So that's the answer to your question, or the answers to your questions. Thank you.
Yeah, to add to that, originally, he was thinking global before he started. Then a request came that why not having something that is in line with the Ghanaian curriculum? So he started with the Ghanaian curriculum, of which time it was also then time for the new curricular thing. So just like he said, he tapped on the anointing to do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. And I'm happy also to be here. I realize we are dealing with the international level. And I would like to know if there's a standard way of preparing the lesson notes, and if there's any way of vetting it for anybody who wants to be part. Thank you very much.
All right. We have Professor here, linguistics. This man, when I met the first day, I showed him my product. I said, good, I will support this initiative. This is the way language should be taught. That's why we are here today. In the same way, you two, you are here. Yes, I can attest to that. There's a way of doing that. The training is not only this PowerPoint we are doing. There are a lot in the pipeline. So as we continue, after today, we'll still share some content with you. Individually, we can ask questions. We provide everything before the year ends, because we are preparing towards next academic year or next year to come. So you have everything. And when you bring your documents, you may have some documents, we also go through it, and we guide you. You know, one cannot succeed alone. Even Jesus Christ knew it. That's why he had disciples. And he knew that one would betray him to make him stronger and make him the king. So we are going to guide you so that you can do the right thing. And your teaching, everything will be vetted. Because when we are in the database, we see everything that we do. Before you teach, you will see the content. You cannot teach anything or anyhow. You make sure that we do it together so that you'll be globally competitive. Thank you.
Amazing. I think, wow. Okay, there's one more.
Thank you very much for this program. I think this is a solution for a problem I'm having. I would like to know, apart from classroom students, I mean my student in the classroom, I have online school, and I would like to know how would the students get the resources. So, the textbooks we are having here, some of my students are maybe a whole Kumasi, how would they get the textbooks? And also, when can I start using the portal? Should I wait till January, or I can start whenever I'm ready? Thank you.
For the textbook, we have them in hard copy and soft copy as well. The soft copy, there are watermark on it. You can print it, but you cannot sell it. Because when you sell it, it's copyright, where we make our money. So they can view it, but when they have the hard copy like this, it helps. So when we are ready to get the hard copy, the books now is, you know how things work now? The book now is 35 cedis. And it's printed from the University of Ghana here. University of Ghana Printing Press. Is of high quality. Yes, they printed this book. When you get the book like this, you see there's this flyer inside here that is about the WATTeLive. So any student that get this, get to know about the product or the portal, how to use it. Now, if you want to enroll, he will call. If it is your student, you let him contact you and you contact us. So you know that that student comes from you, so that you will know how to go about it. The portal is ready to use right from here. Right from here. So when you get home, and we have the link, just log on, start asking your questions. You ask numerous questions for you to know, but you are not going to know it just within 1 hour. It is time, gradually. Before that January we are talking about, then you are well acquainted with it. So right from here, it's ready to go. It's fast food. You can eat it now, then get satisfied. So the books, if it is hard copy, and if you sell a book, you have a percentage as well. A book sold, you get a percentage. We give you 10% commission on that when you sell a book. All right, thank you.
Oh, let's...
please.
Oh, okay, that's a question.
Thank you very much. Please, I would like to know, assuming you give me students, I've enrolled as a teacher, and this is a short course, is it specific? Are you going to tell me what to do within the frame time, or I'll just be doing anything as a teacher?
This question has been addressed. Maybe you are not here. What I said was that when you give you a student, you are a language teacher, you teach English, you want to teach stage 4, or you are teaching stage 4 already, you know the topics in stage 4. You should know it. If you don't know it, it means you cannot teach there in the first place. So you prepare your scheme of work as a teacher. We have marketed, we have advertised, and got students for you. 70% is now in your hand. That's why you get 60% out of the fee that we get. So you prepare your scheme of work, you send it, we all go through. When it is approved, then you put it on the portal. The students should be able to know what they are going to learn. The system will give you access to that. You put the topics there, so they will know everything about what we are going to learn. If it is a parent, he's supposed to know the content. If you are coming to teach maybe prof, you say he's into linguistics, head of linguistics department. You want to teach him any language, and he reads the content, you know that this one is nothing, he will not sign up. So you make sure that we know what we are teaching. If it is good, we say go forward. If it is not good, or if there should be any amendment, we just arrange it, package it well for you, and then you start. I hope you are getting me. Yeah, so we are not leaving you to your own self to do anything, but we just collaborate and do it in the proper way.
With all Nasa, can there also be a situation where you give me a contract, as in you have some students who in a certain duration or a period of time to complete an auspice, as in deal with a program. Like you give me, let's say 15 students, within 3 months, they should be able to cover this. Can there be something like that? And when that happens, what will be the modalities?
We are also partner to British Council running IELTS for those who want to travel to, let's say, different countries. You can even travel to Togo with IELTS. You can travel to UK with it. So when that one happens, I don't teach IELTS. We have people that teach. So we get a student, and they come and teach them. They take their money. That's what we do. We don't have a school where we have students within that come in the morning, and then you come and teach there. The platform is your school. The portal that we are giving you is also your school. So as you go and you are in your home, you get your laptop, you have your school already. You started. But the difference is that it does not bear the name you want to bear. But you manage the class you have. You can have 10 classrooms there, 20, 15, or the like. But if you have students, someone has come to enroll for a quarter, that is 72 hours. We tell you it is 72 hours, maybe 3 times a week. So you schedule the time, the date and the time with the student to know when they can join. You do not impose on you or on the student. Let the student know that you have, you can suggest the time you can join. So he will give you the time. If it suits your calendar, then you fix him in. If it does not, then you come to concessions and then you get the appropriate time for him to join. So that he will not say, oh, I will not there, and so on and so forth. To avoid this, allow the student to come in. So the content you are teaching, since you are dealing with hours, you should know the content you are teaching in such a way that when you are writing an essay, they say, describe yourself. Now you start. My father is from Drobo. My mother is from Kokrobite, and I play football, and so. And my teacher was Professor Clement Apa, University of Ghana. And at the end, you say, my name is Watfidi. Oh, ulala. You failed. By the time he gets to it, he's tired. So you go straight to the point. Please, we train. You don't teach. You don't speak big grammar there. Let them know the content you are teaching, and you make a PowerPoint, state clearly. When they come live, then you explain. You don't put a lot of information there. They'll get bored. At times, you can bring videos to entertain them. Watch this video and ask questions. While they are watching, you are doing different things. And they finish, they ask, sir, are you there? Yes, we are here. And then you join, that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Any more questions? Any more questions? Wow. Let's give it up to him. So we are taking one more.
I'm also very happy to be given the opportunity. What if somebody has written a story and the person wants to publish it? How does the person go about it? Thank you.
Going through eSchool Okay.
An educative story. Yes. You want to publish a story that is educative. For example, how to teach English, or a story about how English should be taught, starting with a story like bringing a lion and so on and so forth to make it interesting. When you put it there, we help you get, we get your picture, you package it well, you put a quote on it. Maybe the story will last for maybe 10 minutes, and you charge 50 cedis. Anyone who comes there, the story is already there. They pay for it, you get your 50,000, how much? 1,000, 50,000. Then you are gone. You are no more there to teach live, so it is possible. They will train you how to do that.
But please, do you publish novels as well? Novels?
In hard copy?
Yes.
Yes, that's why we have come out with the What publication. It's part of our activities. And now you started with the printing, the designing, the photo studio, and other things. You see this man is here, you do design, big, interesting design. So what happened is that we are gradually expanding. The website just came out, we'll send it and we expand. So gradually we'll get there. Yes. So we are in good hand, not only teaching. If you want a transfer, you want to move your things, we'll do it for you. Please, any question? Okay. No, I think.
Hallelujah. Because he tapped on the anointing, there must be hallelujah. All praise to God. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. We'll take a quick message from Mr. Stephen, and then Mr. Professor Clementapa will continue, and then we are running to the end of the program like that. Thank you for keeping cool. Clap for yourselves.
Thank you, MC. Oh, I thought my prof should come first before. Okay, so first I just want to thank my brother Watt and his team for this important program. In fact, our director of education at Dental Municipality should be here, but she was called for another workshop in Accra. And I believe another time she will surely be with us. So secondly, I want to once again congratulate Mr. Watt. In fact, I know him for some time now. We had a series of workshops, and I know the man he is. Congratulations for how far you've reached. So I want to encourage everybody to be part of this system. Now we are talking about creativity and innovation. We want each child of Ghana to learn French. And this is one of the ways by which this knowledge acquisition can be brought to them. So I want to encourage all of us to be part of the system in order to promote the teaching and learning of French and other languages for our own good and also for the good of our nation, Ghana. I also do my best to bring other teachers on board, especially from the public schools. They should be here today, but I know as the term is ending, we'll be having our end of term exams and the rest. But I believe at the right time I will invite Mr. Watt and the team for a workshop with them. So thank you once again for the invitation. And I believe everybody is going home with something. Thank you so much.
Do it again. My prof, speak to us.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. And sorry I couldn't come when I was supposed to be here. You see what I'm wearing. Today, the basic school students are planting trees to commemorate the 75th anniversary of the University of Ghana. And I co-chair the planning committee, so I had to be there because the chairperson was not going to be around. I must say that standing here, I feel good that when Mr. Watt first approached me with the book, and that is the first book there, I decided to help and step in. It was at a time when that was the only book he had. And I'm not sure clearly what I saw in terms of the commercial potential and everything. I'm not really sure what it was, but I wanted to help. I remember speaking to the photographer today about the book, appearance and everything. And so we have come really, really far. As you can tell, the number of books that have been published since, and all of this have happened within 3 years, right? Within 3 years. And so I'm sure you can tell how industrious this man called Watt is and how productive he's been within this short period. What gives me even more pleasure is the fact that it is not just about somebody sitting in some corner wanting to make money for himself, but the desire to create opportunity for others. And so today he's presenting you an opportunity to also partake in what he's doing and to advance your own craft, your own careers, your own jobs in a way that you can personalize and also expand, because you can teach people from anywhere in the world because of this platform. What I want to say finally is this. We have done our part, right? And I'm a preacher, so I want to say something. Paul says, like a master builder have laid the foundation. Everybody should decide what he builds on it with. If you build with hay, that will be your own problem. When the fire comes, it will burn. If you build with straw, it will burn. But if you build with gold and the like, then it will survive. We have provided a platform. I just hope and pray that you take advantage of this one to advance your own craft and offering to the people that you are serving. We will hopefully be in the background and give him all the support that he needs, and also make sure that any improvement that we can make to the system to make it meet your need, we will do it. So on that note, thank you very much. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Mr. Wan. I must say, I also saw my colleague, head of the French department, coming, Dr. Kofi.
So, Dr. Kofi?
Yeah, that's Dr. Kofi.
We would like you to join them upstairs.
Yeah.
Please join them.
All right, so thank you very much.
Good, good. Shall we give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up? Wonderful, wonderful. He's the man on whose laps we sit now, because he's the head of French department here in the University of Ghana. Dr. Kofi, welcome. Great. So we roll on. Want to quickly look at the Online Linguistics Trainers Association Ghana and form some committee, but we have already the president and the vice president as well as the secretary. In fact, it will interest you to know that Mr. Watt Fidin Adams is the president, and then Ms. Hannah Osei Owusu, the vice president, then the secretary, Gifty, Gifty Junie is actually the first student of Mr. Watt through Telegram. The first student that Mr. Watt taught through Telegram. Good. But we want to have people on board, and so we can nominate and then do some quick ballots, right? And then we move on. So, Pierre, Monsieur Pierre. Okay, fine. Great. So the positions ready are Assistant Secretary, Treasurer, Accountant, Public Relation Officer, and then a counsel. These are the positions that are ready. You can nominate yourself, you can nominate someone, and then we get on board. Once we're here, we are a family together.
Just a minute, second. Hello. Please, he mentioned council. When you talk about council here, is that the people backing us. When you see these two personalities here, when we were launching the Facebook, they were there. Today, too, they are here. It's going to be a set of people. He didn't mention Prof's name, he didn't mention Doc's name because they are behind. You know, I told you I'm a steward. They are pushing. The people are fire. When they fire you, you can't stay in the hole. You have to come out. So they are behind. Other people will join them. So when you have challenges, we come to them. They are the grandparents in the house. They don't go out. When we mess up, they say, you go here, you go there, so that you can move forward. So they are the people that are supporting this initiative. If I have to conclude, I will say, let's clap our hands once again for Prof. He was not here when Sir Kwapon was telling you something about him. Let us pray that we have that spirit in us, because someone that can help without knowing where you come from, without knowing what he's going to get, is difficult to come by. Let us all pray for us to meet two people, those who are there to add and multiply. But those who are coming to divide and subtract, fire should burn them. In Jesus' name. So he's someone you cannot qualify, you cannot quantify, there's no words to describe him. But what I'm telling you is that you are safe. You are safe, except he's sleeping. Even sleeping, he will still answer. But he's a busy, very busy man. So please, do not look at me. Look at the body, the people around me to work with us, because we have a lot to give you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Ooh.
All right. So we box on. So the secretary position, we saw a hand up. Was it, are you nominating someone? Okay. So can Pierre please get close so you can get the names down for me after that we'll do the balloting back. Put it on hands. Is she doing? No. These are just names. You can put it at the back. So nominated. Please go to the leader. Okay. Right. So the assistant secretary, that's the assistant secretary. Any more? Okay, we'll continue. Treasurer. Okay. It says, if you nominate someone for secretary, then you will be the treasurer. Any more? Hey, that's unopposed, right? Okay. Accountant. Any volunteer? Any nominee? You can nominate yourself. You nominate yourself. Very good. When you are done, she said, accountant. Yes. 2. Okay. I'm told we need one more. Accountant, we need one more. Okay. Good. So he will come to you. And because of the time, you know I'm running fast, but pardon me. Public relation officer. Good with communication. Yes. Any more? Any more? So, yeah, we have the accountant, and the second one, you'll be the financial secretary. Okay, good. Public relation officer, is your name taken? Okay, right. We need a lady to assist him. Prissy, you've been nominated. I hope you gladly accept that. Okay, thank you. All right. So, this is how far we have come. All of us here, if we agree to the nomination and then the election that we have made, because we have not opposed to it, you just put your hands up so that we know that you support it. Put your hands up. Very good. Okay. Very good. So that's it. I'll leave the microphone to our dear Dr. Kofi to tell us something before we leave. A brief one, say. A brief one.
Bonjour à tout le monde. J'espère que vous allez tous bien. Voilà, moi aussi je vais bien. Je m'appelle Samuel Kofi. Je suis enseignant à l'université. Et M. Fiden, c'est mon meilleur ami. Voilà, now let me continue in English. Yeah, I'm Samuel Kofi, as I said, and I teach here with Professor Apa, who is my friend, also my mentor. Right, and Mr. Fiden is my very good friend. As a lecturer of French, when I look at things that he's doing, I can only congratulate him and encourage him to do them more. Because today, when you see the geographical location of our country, you know, you are surrounded by only French countries. Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Togo, and if you want to go beyond, Benin is also a French-speaking country. Guinea, Mali, and Co. Except maybe the other side, after Abidjan, then you go to Liberia. So French is very important. As a lecturer, I have always encouraged my students, especially the business students, that if you want to do business and go beyond Ghana, then there's a need for you to add French to the courses that you are doing. So those of you and myself that are still in French, I'll encourage you to continue learning it and abide by whatever guidance Mr. Fiden and his company are doing for you. They are credible people. Today somebody can say, come, I'll teach you French. But sometimes you get discouraged after you have paid and started a course. Mr. Fiedeng, I've gone through most of his books. They are very good. And they can help you understand French, speak French, and be able to do any business that you are doing. You can also be in the police service, customs service, immigration, work at the airport, be with the petroleum industry, cocoa company, or whatever. All these areas, if you speak French, and especially the banks, if you can speak very good French, or you can communicate in French, you'll be able to secure a very good job or enhance your job opportunities. So I want to congratulate you all and ask you to continue learning French. Thank you.
Wow, what a soothing message. Thank you very much. Okay, let's cross-check if the names here and the positions are in place, and then we'll continue. Sarah Dale Kwashi, the Assistant Secretary. Okay. Then Zoa Akuble, the Treasurer. Okay. Then Malik Ekua Banditi. Okay. That is the accounts. Your name didn't appear. Oh, okay. Then please write it. Sorry. So it was good to go through. So Financial Secretary, please. That's a quick one, please. Yeah, okay. So I will plea Felix Kojor, right? Okay, Financial Secretary. And then we come to Domega Koku Oliver, the PRO. We didn't get, a Priscilla declined, so later maybe we might find a replacement. Yeah, sure. All right. Again, I come to you, Professor Clement Appa, for your closing address, and then we go.
All right. So there's a story I usually tell when I'm in such meetings, that I was traveling to Hungary and I passed through Istanbul because I flew Turkish Air. And then there I was at the airport, and a woman came to me desperate, looking for some direction. And she spoke French. And I just wished I could hear what she was saying so I could help her. And there's a black woman. She came to me because I'm black. You could tell she was either from Togo or Benin or Ivory Coast. And there I was, helpless. I just was wishing within my head that my French teacher had treated me well. So there I was, I couldn't help a desperate woman because I couldn't speak French. So this initiative is one that is meant to help people not get into my situation. So let's take advantage of it. Teach those who find it difficult to sit in or don't have the opportunity to sit in a classroom to learn French, can still learn French nonetheless because of the platform. And I hope that we will take advantage of this and teach more people, get more people excited about learning French in a relaxed environment when they want to, where they want to, as you schedule with them. So I wish you the very best. Those who are taking up positions, I wish you well. Make sure you work together with people with respect, mutual respect. And where there is mutual respect, everything works well. I can say for certain that people can annoy you and you can get angry at people. But where there is respect, note it. It doesn't matter how angry you are. There are some things you can say to people you respect. So please, let's work with respect for each other. and see to it that this grows from where it is and everybody benefits. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'd like Monsieur Watts to say a word, and then we close from here. Monsieur Watts.
Okay. Where God sends, He provides. So I'm going to speak again. I'm also happy, or let's say excited, to have people that are coming to join us to move forward and to be globally competitive. One man goes to the forest, kills an elephant, and the whole village will come together and enjoy the meat, except you don't have teeth. Even if you don't have teeth, use your tongue and then try to rub the liver and then have a feel of it. We are here today. We have killed the elephant. We brought it. We asked you to bring your bows to take your part. You've come. God bless you for coming. The people that joined the committee, I also say thank you very much. You're going to make Prof work very less because there's been pressure on him. You always call him. So now that we have you, we are going to call him less so that he can also do other activities. I said to succeed, we need people, but we need good people. You are the good people. You are the good people. So far as you are here, it means before you were born, God knew that you would come here today, and you have come. So you are blessed. As you are going, let's not forget what we've gotten today. Preach the gospel. I've gotten it. Prof brought Otab to come and design the book. Otab brought this man sitting there for the YouTube. Please, let's clap for him. This live streaming is for free. We are not paying anything. Yes, 3 hours. We are not paying a peso. He's streaming live on YouTube. When you go now on YouTube, you can see us on YouTube. People are watching us. He's streaming live. It's for free. We are not paying anything. You see how good God works and people that we have around us. So if you are part of this family, meaning you are blessed. This man sitting here, he has a lot to do. But he left his office. He's here because of us. He has not been selfish. He said, let me meet my people, join together and move the mountain together. Otav, he's a very busy man. So let's clap for him. Let's clap for him. Let's clap for him. Sekwapon, he's also a headmaster in a school. They are now writing exams. The director of the school said, my boss, you can go. And he's officiating this ceremony. So let's clap for him as well. My language coordinator, he said, what? Continue, it's not easy, but you get there. So congratulations, boss, for coming. And I would like to say, last but not the least, our dean, the only Asanto among the men, who is pushing us. Thank you very much also. And a lot of congratulations to all of you. You deserve the best. It is not easy. When someone calls you and you respond, it means that you've listened and you've heard the message. Thank you very much. God bless you. I am excited to have wonderful people like you. Not the quantity, the quality. Few people came. Many are sent. When they go, few are chosen. You are the chosen one. Let's preach the gospel to bring people. People do not know. Let's bring light to them. WATTeLive can make you globally competitive. Believe you me, you are not waiting for anyone to work. This is, as Prof said, a business for you. It's business to make money for yourself from your home. And we are empowering you with that. We are not charging you for it. We are not doing any charge. We are not making anything complicated for you. But together, we can move it. Thank you very much. God bless you. If you go to your school next year and you want us to come to your school, maybe you are teaching in a school, you want to innovate, please, there's no more burden. Just give a call. We'll come. We are born for that. We'll be there to help you, let's say, package it well so that your school will be a school of difference, excellence. And at the end is your name. It's the legacy you are leaving in your school. So, Prof, thank you very much. God bless you. I'm looking forward to seeing you becoming the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana. It's a prophecy, shall come to pass. And then, yes, and then Doc also will follow, because they work together. They are two wonderful personalities that you ever meet. Thank you very much. God bless you for coming. Bye.
Great. Aren't you wonderful? Aren't you wonderful? Aren't you wonderful? You are. You are. I say you are. You've been so amazing. You've been so sober in your seats, yet vigilant, asking questions, in fact, important ones, and you are pushing us to think and think and think. And that is what makes the deal. And that's what brings out the best out of us. And so we want to say thank you once again for coming. You are the gem. You are the gem. Look at somebody and tell the person you are the gem. Very good. Very good. So we are taking our closing prayer, but I want to remind you that our books are out there, 35 Ghana cities, and then you pick a copy. In fact, pick as many as you want, because it will help you. We need you to do that. In the same time, we have a little package for you. Pick it up when you go. Please don't rush out, okay? Pick it up. Pick it up. And then let's, and try to associate. Make some friends before you leave. We will also okay, we'll take a photograph when after everything, after the prayer has been said, before we depart, we'll take a photograph together. Thank you for cooperating. You are amazing. You are the stars. Okay, so let's take the photograph first before we do the closing prayer, because it's part of the program. Let's do the photograph first. So Otab is in your lane. Okay. So the crew first. Pierre? Viens, viens. The crew who are the should come so that we can take the picture. After that, they will join us to take it.
WATTeLive School of Languages is an online-based institution that offers tuition in French, English, Spanish, German, Chinese, and assists in IELTS preparation for scholarship and job opportunities abroad. French past questions, objective test, composition, picture story and answers from 2001 to 2020 are available, as well as English grammar for francophones in video tutorials. You have a space to ask questions and get replies. At WATTeLive School of Languages, French is now digital, stress-free and easy to learn with or without a tutor. Very interactive for individuals and schools. For subscription, contact us on 0243 239 497 or visit our website on www.wattschooloflanguages.com. Watt e-School of Languages. Be globally competitive. Soyez globalement compétitif.
And it's been awesome, and you have been lovely. And so put it up for yourself once again. That's super. Yeah. I am just trying to get, if I can get names.
Watt e-School of Languages is an online-based institution that offers tuition in French, English, Spanish, German, Chinese, and assists in IELTS preparation for scholarship and job opportunities abroad. French past questions, objective test, composition, picture story and answers from 2001 to 2020 are available, as well as English grammar for Francophones in video tutorials. You have a space to ask questions and get replies. At Watt e-School of Languages, French is now digital, stress-free and easy to learn with or without a tutor. Very interactive for individuals and schools. For subscription, contact us on 0243 239 497 or visit our website on www.wattschooloflanguages.com. Watt e-School of Languages. Be globally competitive. Soyez globalement compétitif.